Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel, Swordfire X5 in the studio, February 28th, 2022. Doing a, this is also a Conversations with Kenny episode. Tonight I just got off the phone with Robert, who is a moon photographer. He's captured some pretty great images, which I'm going to be playing in the background behind me as the show goes on. So enjoy that. We had a really fun conversation. Talks about some UFOs, some of the things he's seen, some orbs, aliens a little bit. I think you're really going to enjoy it. So kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. This is Conversations with Kenny, Swordfire X5.
Hello?
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, brother?
Oh, we are in the game then there, brother. Awesome. Man,
Yeah.
just,
I don't know what happened
Okay.
there. I don't know what happened there. It was like, I don't know if it was trying to connect to a Bluetooth or what.
I'm not sure. I called, it said I was calling Google off my phone, but,
Yeah, I don't know. Weird, man. Weird. I'm glad that we could finally...
everything.
Dude, I'm glad that the universe came together and we could finally talk. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro. And I've been checking out your, I subscribed and everything, bro. I love your, just your, I mean, you sound 100% like somebody that should be hosting podcasts, and you know what I'm saying? And you just have that voice you have that,
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Dude, I 100% appreciate that compliment. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because as soon as I heard you, when I clicked on I think it might have been your last video, the one about the aliens, and just a short one.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, oh man, this, he sounds almost. I mean, I'm up there with like Casey Kasem and all of them. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that very much, and I'll tell you what, man, that footage you sent me,
Bro,
you're
it's fucking stupid.
you got some crazy good footage, man. Like I was watching
NASA
some of
doesn't even
it.
have it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I can't get a view to save my life.
It's nuts. So do you use like a tripod for? So let me back up real quick. What are you taking a video? What are you like getting these images with? Like, what are you?
A Nikon P900.
Okay. So is that like one of those DC? What do they call them? Cameras or whatever? DCLR or?
Yeah, it's a DSLR. Yep. What happened was I've always been intrigued by the moon or something, but on YouTube I saw this guy zooming into the moon, and I'm like, how the hell do you do that? And then I looked it up, and it was a camera. I was getting unemployment at the time because of the pandemic, so I went ahead and splurged the $550 for it.
Heck yeah, man! That is awesome. I got your footage pulled up right now, and I'm looking at it. And some of these moon shots where you have it still, and it's just kind of cresting over, and you see it moving very slowly, is just bizarre to look at. You know.
Oh, and the oh, no doubt. Yeah, no, I'm gonna. What do you want to talk about? Oh shoot! 1 second, bro. My bad.
No, it's all good, man. You should go with the $6 craving box. Just saying.
Yeah, the craving box. Craving box. $6 craving box. Yeah, appreciate it. $6 craving box. Craving, yeah, just $5 box. One of those the Doritos nachos, if anything. But what'd you say? Yeah, just a craving box, bro. I'm online right now. I'm telling you, I've been.
Let's get shit out of you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, bro.
You thought I was dying.
Nah, I didn't think you were the cop.
Dude, Taco Bell is.
$6 crazy box.
What the hell is going on?
Appreciate that. Tell me thank you.
I'm ignoring while there's a knife in the box.
I was aggravated.
Talking to Rob.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. This is my first time. Doing a podcast.
Hey, man. Hey, it's all
nobody's,
good. You know, dude. I'll tell you what, man. I still get like nervous doing like shows and stuff. You know, and
yeah.
you know, it goes away after a while, and it's just like fun, dude. Because it's just a normal conversation. Really, is all it is. You know what I mean?
That's all it is.
Yeah, dude.
That's all they do all day, every day is just have a conversation.
For sure, man.
2 or 3. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. I love it.
And
And I've
like,
always been.
getting into like the
Go ahead.
alien part of it though, like, I've always had this fascination kind of with UFOs and aliens and stuff.
But,
And dude, I'm telling you,
man,
man, the footage that you sent me is out of this world, man. You have some really great stuff.
man,
And like,
hey, thank you.
what,
Thank you.
what was like your feeling the first time you saw like something moving around by the moon, man?
Man, as soon as I zoomed in, I think there's one video it shows a little white dot underneath the moon and then it goes away. But I mean, and then I saw anyways. But I was stuck. The first feeling I was like, everything's fake. They've been lying to us the whole time. This is not because I've been like I zoomed in right into the moon, but I'm just seeing things that not even supposed to be like. It's as if the termination line that goes across the moon is actually building shit at the, like forming or something at the same time. I don't know. It's really confusing. But the first, I was in love. That was it. Because I'm not really I was never a Star Trek fan or you know what I mean. I always looked at the stars or whatnot, but I never like. When I saw this dude zooming the moon on YouTube, I wanted to do it. But then when I did it myself, I'm like, I don't. Nobody else. Why hasn't anybody else uploaded or like even brought down the contrast a little bit and actually looked what's going on?
Dude, I wonder the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, why isn't there more
Nobody does.
footage of like the crafts kind of coming and going from the moon, And it's kind of hard to tell too sometimes when you're looking at TikTok videos and other videos, like what's authentic, what's real, what's not. But talking to you, I trust that, I believe what you saw, dude. Like,
But yeah, everything else is fake except for my footage. That's how I feel now.
that's the way you have to look at it.
Yeah, and I can't trust anybody because I've seen other people's work. I mean, there's who else? This guy Crow 777. He was doing lunar waves, and I trust him 100%. He's big on he's in the podcasting in the field now, but I haven't spoken to him. I've only maybe by way of email or something, and I told him I had some footage of the lunar waves, and blase. I thought I'd get a little bigger response, but it's just I don't even know. But yeah, he's got some. But other than that, I've sent my footage out to security team, to Mr. M. BB323 to third phase of the moon, and they don't give me no type of any type of
They don't want to
know if
touch
they
it.
look at it. Man, they just don't pay attention. I don't know. Some of it's cringe. Don't get me wrong, to an extent, but all of it has something that I think NASA doesn't have. There's one specifically with the star that I zoomed into where it just keeps changing shapes.
Yeah, dude, I have that in the background. I'm gonna actually fast forward to that, and so that the listeners can see
Man.
it. Dude, that was absolutely bizarre when I saw that. I opened that footage, and I could not believe what I saw. And I'm trying.
Man, and if you pause it, whenever you pause it, it's a different shape, and you can actually see that it's just. It's mind blowing, you know what I mean, to say the least. But I don't like talking like that because it's just, I don't know. I think it's like I don't know, like almost priceless because NASA doesn't have some of the shit I got.
You're right.
But
So what
they still
what everybody's seeing
they
right
still
now is the
go ahead.
star that you zoomed in on, and every time you pause it, it's like a different shape. It's like something out of a freaking sci-fi movie, man.
But it's unbelievable, and a frame a second. You know what I mean? Like if you go, it's it could be maybe faster than a frame, but I know it's the slowest. Is every frame in the video it changes a different shape, a different color, and it has like almost like darker color pipes or other stuff connecting some of it sometimes. And I think it's art, bro. I wanted to take each individual frame and print it, and you know what I'm saying, maybe make an NFT out of it or something like that, because nobody, it's something that, and I can't explain it. I don't know what it is. I've looked it up on YouTube, I can't find any other videos like that one.
No,
I found one
it's the
similar,
first time
but
this is the first time myself and my viewers are probably seeing anything like this. It's crazy, man. It's like something from the 12th dimension. I feel like you should be given a Nobel.
That's crazy you said that.
I feel like
That's
you
all I
should be
find.
given a Nobel Peace
It's 12th
Prize.
dimension shit.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I say that shit on a video. I'm like, man, this is 12th dimension shit, dude. That's crazy you said that, man. But absolutely though, the first time I found out when I first saw some shit that I couldn't believe that nobody would believe me. First thing I thought was dollar signs and views.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a Nobel Peace Prize.
You're thinking, man, I'm gonna get rich off this. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was thinking not them paying me for the footage, but just I thought, I'm going viral with this shit and blase. And some of them I even call it. I'm like, yo, NASA doesn't have this shit. And then all of a sudden, boom, something happens. I'm like, motherfucker, I told you.
They don't, dude. And that's the thing. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this and can actually trust the source. I think that's a big deal for a lot of people is to trust the source. And kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to do this whole kind of reach out to people and their experiences is to get those first-hand accounts,
Yeah, no doubt. Oh man, every time, bro. That's I'm addicted to it now because it's like it never fails, bro. It never fails. If I go out there, it's kind of cloudy out here now, and the moon, it's a new moon. Anyway, I want to talk to you about something like that in a minute, though. But fucking,
you can swear, it's all good.
Talking about, brother.
You can swear, it's all good.
I completely forgot what I started talking about. I'm not slow. I'm just not that fast.
Real quick, I want to get into kind of like the orbs in our atmosphere that kind of move around. We have a lot of those up here in Pennsylvania. And I've seen some of your footage. Bro. Yeah. What do you think those are?
Man, you ever seen a movie called Flight of the Navigator?
Oh my gosh, yes. I remember that as a kid.
That's what I think it is type shit, bro. It's like predictive programming almost, but I think it's like that. Because there's no way that the Simpsons can keep fucking predicting 20 fucking predictions back to back to back with Homer Simpson was on the chalkboard and he wrote out the equation for the God particle. And that was like in 2012 or some shit like that. And they didn't even find out the God particle until 2015.
That's crazy. That's absolutely insane.
Man, okay, but Flight of the Navigator, I think it has something like that. But as far as the size goes, man, bro,
well,
I don't know. I'm almost thinking it's like not even really a solid fucking object. You know, like it's. They dumb us down to where we don't know. Yeah, they dumb us down to where they don't let us even have a tendency to even think about some shit that we're trying to figure out. You know, it's like it's some 12th dimension shit. It all is. But the orbs, I love the orbs. I love the one they found out. I remember he seen one out of some drone footage in Nevada or something, and it flew by real quick, and it reminded me of Flight of the Navigator. How it was just.
I saw that movie when I was a kid. It's a Disney movie, and since Disney Plus came back out, I've seen it again. But I've thought about that movie my whole life because I thought it was bizarre, like the beginning where he leaves home, sees some aliens in the woods, comes back, and there's like somebody else living in his house. You know, that.
You know, if you spend a day on the moon, it's 30 days on Earth.
Really?
Man.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, as far as time traveling and all that stuff, though, you got to put that all into play. They're not necessarily jumping into it. You know, as far as alien goes, man, there's a great chance that the moon might be flat, bro.
Right. And I've heard so many different theories on what the moon is that it's not actually anything but other than a portal. You know, I've heard that the moon is actually a portal.
It might be. I think I've came up with some shit just thinking, be smoking or whatnot. I think the moon might be flat. Real talk. And they used the whole title, you know what I mean, thing as a, you know what I'm saying? They came out with all that when they came out with the Bible, and the same day they started using time, and then that same day they they started using the Gregorian calendar. They started pushing all that hundreds of years ago, and it takes that long to move the masses, but
Right.
they
That
know
that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, because if you think about
and they
time
lied
as an
about
illusion,
everything.
right?
They lied to us about everything, so that way we don't know nothing, bro.
Right. No, I completely
I
agree
can't
with
say that.
that. I mean, I think that we don't really know our history beyond 200 years. I think anything beyond 200 years is bullshit. That's kind of my thoughts on it.
Absolutely, for
You know.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. And as far as alien goes, though, now like the Anunnaki and all that, man, there's a slight chance that I wouldn't be surprised if because there's an old show called V that came out in the '80s. And it was like a series, and they were scratching the faces off, and they were like Star Trek, but they were lizards underneath their skin. It's called V. Back in
Interesting.
the '80s.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So one of the questions
Yeah.
I had real quick for you, I see a lot of these orbs up here along Lake Erie in Pennsylvania. They've popped out of nowhere. I've seen them, different colors, reds, blues.
You don't film them?
I try to with my phone. My phone is the best device I have for filming and doing pictures.
Man, you got an A20 though. An S20, right?
Yeah.
It's got like 156 times zoom on that shit or something.
Yeah, but it's still not as good as one of those DSLRs. I mean, I'm looking at the shot that you're taking of the moon right now, and you're like
Boy, it's
really
fucking
up
dope.
close. But
Bro,
the
there's
question I
water out
had,
there, dog. Straight up, there's water. And there's water between us and the fucking moon. I don't care what they say about the waves. Dude, there's water, bro. There's water.
I believe that.
I've caught tidal waves coming across the moon, and it's coming up on the Ides of March, and probably this week is when that dude Crow 777. That's when he had caught his, and then during eclipses, and there's an eclipse coming up too. But
No
anyway,
kidding.
but the waves, but the waves is like bro, it's gotta be water, bro. Like
It's got to be something, yeah.
The SpaceX rocket, whenever they say they are boosting the engine or let go of an engine and it starts making that crazy cloud looking all sick, you know what I mean? Looking fresh, like all amazing. The SpaceX rocket, the Falcon 9.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look. All right. Now look at a bullet being shot through water, and tell me there's not a little bit of a comparison between the two. It
Right.
might not be perfect, but because definitely.
That's so
You know what I
crazy.
mean? I
Yeah.
can't say bro, and we're not. I can't say we're living in a dome, and I can't say the Earth is round, or whatever. But it's some shit that we don't even fucking think of, or do you know what I mean? It's like
Something that we
I'm
can't
like, wait.
comprehend or has been held from us.
Man, I be cracking jokes, and I tell them the Earth ain't flat or it ain't round. It's slanted at a 66.6-degree angle. That way, the stars and the moon look like they're just going around us, but they ain't.
That's insane, man. I love it though. I absolutely love what you're saying right now. One of the questions I had for you though, back to the orbs real quick, is in 2020. Remember that comet that came through? Do you remember there was
Yep,
I
absolutely.
can't remember the name of it. I remember looking at that comet through my telescope, and there was orbs just one after another, boom, 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 like right by this comet thing. Did you capture any of that?
The orbs, I was just say,
Or were you into it at that point? Were you into kind of photography, moon photography at all, or anything like that?
Oh yeah, for sure. You better believe, absolutely. I was out there 4:30, 5, whatever in the morning, sometimes trying to look for it. But where my house is positioned at, and me not being mobile at sometimes or whatnot.
Right.
I was able, and sometimes I would forget, or I'd be sleeping, or I'd be like, oh well, I'll catch it tomorrow. I still got a couple more days left before.
Yeah.
No, I never ended up seeing it, but no, I never ended up seeing it.
Some
but
crazy
as
stuff.
far as those orbs go. I have a video where I zoom into the sun. I don't know if that was part of the zip file, and I'll send it to you now if anything, just so you can check it. But there's hundreds of orbs, and the only rebuttal that they got is, or anybody can say, is that it's sun flares. You know what I mean?
Right, which I don't believe for a second.
Bro, no, these things, they're like independently moving, because one of them will turn, the other one will go slower than the other one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And these things are being seen all over the world. It's really fascinating. So quick question.
But
I just had a quick question. How do you, when you're kind of doing photography, astrophotography, and things like that, how do you identify like what's a satellite and like what's
I
something
don't.
otherworldly?
I don't. I
No,
don't. I just get all excited and shit and be like, oh shit, I got one, and
that's
then I
fair.
just run with
Yeah,
it.
that's
Because,
fair.
yeah. Because I don't think that, man, how could, I think I know what a satellite kind of looks like. It is, usually I look up and I see a star moving.
Right.
And it's just moving so inconspicuously that anybody really would normally not even notice because they don't look up that long that a star is moving.
Right.
You know? And it happens, and it happens a lot more than often. And as far as I don't know, I can't tell the difference really.
Yeah.
But I think they're all just. I don't know. It's like if we can see a satellite, why can't we see the 10,000 pounds of space junk floating around the Earth?
Right. And one of the things I've heard, and I don't know how much truth there is to it, is that satellites fly east to west because they can't launch them north to south because of the magnetic poles. So
Nobody's ever circumnavigated the world from north to south all the way around like they would from east to west. Nobody ever has done that.
right.
They have flown from north to south, but they haven't actually went around the world in that direction. That's crazy. It's definitely. I can't talk to anybody about this shit because, ain't nobody. Definitely. It's tough to.
Where are you from, bud? If you don't mind me asking.
I was raised in Miami, Florida, and I have relocated to Louisville, Kentucky, as of a little recently.
Okay.
So I'm just
Yeah, I know, man.
Right
It
by
could be
Fort
a
Knox.
it could be a fine line between being considered crazy and also but I've taken more of the approach that it's okay to be crazy and have these thoughts and views of the
I've
world and
got
kind of
proof,
what's going
man.
on,
So
man.
that's what I'm good with. I've got proof of everything.
Right, and that's the thing, man. You've drawn your own conclusions, kind of what's going on through your own research, and that's I think what is most attractive about you know just kind of all these hobbies of
And nobody else
wondering.
has seen this footage either. Nobody
Right.
else has seen this footage. I've uploaded a couple videos here and there, but like I said, I can't. I can't buy a view. I got like 20 on one, 87 on another, and I've never really sent anybody in a zip package as a bundle or whatever. So I appreciate you
Hey, it's no
definitely
problem,
taking
man.
the time out and giving me like a second. What's it called? It's like I got me some like a not affirmative like a what's that word? It's like a dang, I think it starts with an A. And like I got me some not a second opinion, but finally I got me somebody like a damn. It's just some type of word.
Well, you're finding your
I'm not sure.
tribe, man. I think you're finding your tribe, and people are also waking up to the truth and kind of what's going on, and smell that something's fishy. So I think that's only going to grow and increase in number. Real quick, before couple questions? Are you planning on uploading more to your YouTube channel and continuing?
If any of your listeners can help me out with that, I'm so unstable when it comes to my YouTube channels. I got like 3 of them, but I didn't know it. I'm 42 years old, so I didn't really know I should have kept one as just a niche one and then another one for my bullshit, whatever. So
Right.
if anybody can help me out with getting my one of my YouTube channels together and just delete the other 2. But other than that, though, yeah, of course I'm going to upload them to YouTube. I usually upload them to Facebook quicker, and then once in a while I tried TikTok, but I wasn't getting no views on TikTok. I get more views on TikTok from shit from the Ukraine or something,
Right.
But they don't really matter. Everybody,
Well,
I can't. It's tough for me to get a follower. I don't know why, but it's like I don't know.
I'll
They
tell
don't
you what,
understand,
man.
But
I'll tell you what. I click follow on your page. I look forward to some more moon photography and video footage
man,
of these stars, man. Because I love it, dude. And I think there's a lot of people out there. They just got to find you, So why don't you real quick kind of give your YouTube channel names and people so
all
people can
right.
find you and.
Cool beans. One YouTube channel name is Chicken Bones. CHXBONES, and you'll see Chicken Bones. That's got a couple of them on there, and then I have another one called Sky Watching Rob with a space. Sky Watching with no G, and then, Rob. And
Excellent. Excellent,
The
man.
logo's a little black. Yeah, that one, and then I got one more. It's Rob Mikes Presents. It's RAWBMICS Presents. PRESENTS. And then there I have I've got other uploads, but yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I've got now, especially now that we've talked, I'm definitely going to upload some more. I mean, like in a couple minutes, but also, man, we should look into maybe taking a day out the week or something and taking an hour, bro, and continuing this podcast. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, dude. I love that idea, and I definitely look forward to speaking with you again. And warmer days are coming, man. There's going to be some great sky watching, and I'm hoping that you can really find some more like that star, man. That was like probably the most bizarre footage I've ever seen in my life, dude.
Yeah, if you ever look up at night, sometimes you'll see a star that looks like a police light. You'll see it'll be blinking like it just fucking. I have no idea.
Like you said, it's like almost like art in the universe sky. It's weird. It's really cool looking. Man.
Absolutely, we should look into making some NFTs or something. I don't know. We gotta look into that. But
yeah, it's not a bad idea actually. I'm telling you, man, you're gonna get a freaking Nobel Peace Prize.
Man, I mean, yeah, something like that. You know, at least some recognition and be like. You know what I mean?
For sure,
Let
man.
me name that star. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, dude. It is in your future. I'm telling you. Well, dude, it was so good talking to you, man. And I will be in touch with you. And dude, keep up the good work, man. Keep up the freaking good work.
Yeah, for sure. Just I hope you don't think I'm spamming you when I send you shit on like Facebook Messenger and stuff like that.
Not at all, dude.
Definitely not doing that.
No, not at all, man. Not at all. I think this was
cool.
great talking to you. So.
Yeah, definitely. Tell your listeners I say hello, and hopefully I look forward to hearing from them in the comments and stuff like that. And,
heck yeah, man. Awesome, dude. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yep. All right, bye.